Rouh Al ASQ. So today we're going to be looking at an offering from the house of Abdul Samad Al Qurashi. We're going to be looking at the Rouh Al Oud. With Oud in the name, don't let that fool you. This is an easy wearable Oud, so stay tuned for that. And then with that, let's go to the presentation. It comes in this textured black box. You have the logo of the company, Abdul Samad Al Qurashi at the bottom. This is a perfume oil, 12 ml, and then you have the name of the fragrance, Rouh Al Oud. At the back you have more information. Like I said, this is a perfume oil, comes in 12 ml. When you open the box, you have a coffret inside, again detailed there, their logo, Abdul Samad Al Qurashi, but you have a beautiful coffret inside, Rouh Al Oud engraved at the top, and then you have Abdul Samad Al Qurashi, the logo. And the top of the coffret is actually raised. When you open it, you have the fragrance sitting in this crevice there, along with the card. And here goes the bottle. You also have the name of the fragrance at the bottom, Rouh Al Oud. Really nice attention to detail as well. So this is an oil. So usually how I apply it is I do 2 swipes on my pulse points, spread them out, and I try to put them around my neck and then around my collarbone as well. So onto the scent. Like I've mentioned before, this is a clean, easy, versatile oud. What I get out of this fragrance for the first 2 hours is pretty much a clean, soapy vibe and an oud accord that is not barnyard at all. So the clean, soapy accord is actually reminiscent of a clean bar of soap along with the oud. What I get out of oud is mostly, like I said, non-barnyard here. What I get is this slightly sweet, slightly floral, just a touch of sweetness and a touch of floral aspect. Just adding that lush accord to the oud. But the core character of the oud here is pretty much slightly balmy, slightly woody, along with the mushroom-like accord. That is adding an organic facet to the oud here, just like the type of organic feel that you get from artisanal ouds here. So it is really nice, pleasant, slightly sweet, a tiny bit of floral, not floral at all, but a tiny bit of floral to add that lush factor to it. And then you get a balmy, slightly sweet, slightly floral, mushroom-like accord to the fragrance. That's what I get for the first 2 hours. Like I said, it is clean, it is soapy, it doesn't come across barnyard-like, is really pleasant. Now, after the 2 hours though, I lose the soapiness, and then the oud accord deepens a little bit with the surprise addition of a light, dry tobacco accord, along with a dry amber, musty amber accord. So in the dry down after 2 hours, pretty much what I get is the soapiness is gone, and I get woody, balmy, musty, mushroom-like woody accord with a light dry tobacco and then dry amber. That's pretty much it. In terms of intensity, like I said, it is not loud. It is not something that is bold or barnyard. It's easy to wear. You're gonna just get those facets that I described. And don't let the mushroom mentioned here distract you or scare you away. The mushroom accord that I am describing is actually adding that organic facet that you'll find, like I said before, in artisanal ouds. It just adds that deep level to the woody or oudy accord here, along with that dusty tobacco and dry amber accord. So that's pretty much what I get out of the fragrance. So to recap, at the top I get clean, soapy oud. The oud mostly having that slightly sweetness, slightly floral accord in the background, just as a supporting, adding a lush facet to the oud. But mainly that oud being musty, mushroom-like, balmy oud or wood accord. And in the dry down, I lose the soapiness, beautiful morphing there. I lose the soapiness, and what I get is this musty, dry tobacco, mushroom-like accord, with traces of the light sweetness and floral accords too in the background. And that's pretty much it. So if you're getting into ouds, or even if you're into ouds but you want something that is wearable, easily wearable, and is versatile, doesn't shout too much and doesn't have that barnyard accord, and if you've even tried ouds and then you don't like the barnyard type, give this one a try. If you like the profile that I described, the oud here being like a musty, mushroom-like tobacco accord with a dry amber touch to it, with some slight sweetness and floral accords in the background, give this one a try. I think it's definitely worth it. Now, in terms of performance, this one actually was surprised by it. In longevity, I get between 7 and 8 hours. Being an oil, I was actually surprised that projection was really good for the first 2 hours. Easily perceptible, not too heavy. After the 2 hours, it tones down. Again, easily perceptible, but not as loud as in the first 2 hours. So I was pretty pleased with the performance here. Now, in terms of occasion and season, this one, like I said, is really versatile. You can wear it in any scenario there, in any seasons as well. So in terms of intensity or oudiness of this fragrance, or what I get out of Rouh Al Oud, if you've tried the Zerge of Oud Star line, you know that most of them are kind of challenging, to the exception of, for example, Alcat, where you get the oud at the opening, but then it is overtaken by the florals, the jasmine mainly. You will note that most of the daring, like say Zafar, for example, has some challenging or barnyard, really woody oud profile there. It is nothing like that. Is well below that in terms of intensity, and wearability is really high, like much higher than Zafar, for example. So I wouldn't be concerned about wearing this one. If you're scared of ouds, this one is actually a clean one, and even the dry down, the mushroom accord that I mentioned, just adds that organic facet to the fragrance, not a funky aspect to it. So for people that are looking for something that is barnyard, bold, this is not gonna do it. This is more like a day-to-day wear, something that is easy, versatile, and not too bold. So keep that in mind. So on to rating. This retails around $240 on the official website, but I've seen this listed around $300 and above on eBay. Now, I wouldn't recommend getting it off of eBay unless there's a vintage association with those type of prices. I would recommend going onto the website and then getting it there. Even at $240 on the official website, still, this is perceived value, because throughout the year, the company actually runs promotions ranging from 20% to 50% off. So the perceived value, again, is that you're getting something that is of much greater value at half off or with a good discount. So I wouldn't recommend buying it at the official $240. Just wait for a good promotion and then get it if you're interested in, and the scent profile that I described earlier is appealing to you. Now back to rating. So taking into account the price point, and then what the fragrance does, the versatility there, and then how appealing it is, at least to me, and then the performance and all that, I'm giving this an 8, a solid 8 out of 10. I think it is worth sampling if you can. Like I said, if you fall into categories that I've described earlier, you're just starting into ouds, or you like ouds, but you want something that is really versatile, wearable, something that you can wear day to day, clean, just gentleman-like, and then slightly mature, but still retaining those interesting oud facets there. Give this one a try. If you're looking for something that is bold, barnyard-like, those Indian profile oud there, I would say stay away from this one. It's not gonna meet your requirement. So for me, this is an 8 out of 10. I think it's a solid offering, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, if you've tried Rouh Al Oud, let me know what is your take on it. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and take care.